Most people drawn to the bay get here the same way, in cars on the Highway 469 corridor that forms the eastern boundary of the Georgian Bay Biosphere Reserve. Part of the Trans-Canada Highway, this road is a leading cause of death for many of the region's species at risk. Upgrading and widening of the highway has been ongoing since the 1980s and was completed in the southern half of the Biosphere Reserve in 2008. This new road has features like fences designed to help the region's wildlife in certain spots. But the old road in the northern half of the Biosphere Reserve has nothing to stop wildlife from accessing the highway. At the Magnetawan First Nation, Ryan and Terry are conducting road surveys along the 5-kilometer stretch of highway that goes through the First Nation, documenting the extent of the problem.
So we're out here walking Highway 69 looking for road mortality, in particular reptile road mortality, and what we found here was a adult female Blanding's turtle. So by doing this, we can build up a data set over time that shows us what, where, when, and why these things are happening.
There's 29.2.
Usually we actually are just finding shards. It's actually kind of rare that we find intact animals. In this particular pile, there's 3 different types of turtles, and 2 are the species at risk. So we have snapping turtle and the Blanding's turtle, which is a threatened species. These are actually highly represented on our roads. They're fairly terrestrial, and they're known to cover lots of ground, so that just gets them bumping into a road all the time, getting hit.
Over last year, we had 45 dead Blandings, over 120 dead painted turtles. We had about 65 dead snapping turtles and about 50 dead rattlesnakes over 5.6 kilometers.
Considered recyclers, turtles spend a lot of time removing dead animal and plant matter from the ecosystem. It's a job that some of the turtles here have been doing for a very long time.
Some of the turtles, they could have been here before many of the roads were even developed. Like snapping turtles can live to be probably well over 100 years. In this area, 100 years ago, there was barely anything. They've gone through all of this development with us, and they've hung on. So I think we have to do our part to keep those populations still viable and still strong in this area, because I don't think development's going to slow down, so it's only going to increase.